Hey, deserving listeners, this is just a short video about how we're going to participate in the membership program on YouTube. So long story short, TLDR, if you want to support what we're doing on this channel, you can now click on the join button and become a member of the YouTube channel. So if you can afford it, and if you want to, then it would mean a lot to me, but only if you want to. For a number of years now, people have been recommending that I participate in the membership program on YouTube, but I've always been on Patreon. I've always been happy with Patreon. I started on Patreon in 2015. So when I heard about the membership program, I said, well, it just sounds like another version of Patreon. Why would I switch? But then a lot of people were telling me that there are unique benefits to actually using the YouTube membership program. And by the way, I still love Patreon. None of that is going to change. But there are some benefits, some specific benefits to starting the membership program on YouTube. The first benefit, and maybe the main benefit of starting the membership program on YouTube, is that, a lot of people will ask me to do reaction videos to other TV shows, various other TV shows. And up until now, I've had a hard time justifying allocating the time to that because I have a lot of other things that I'm doing. So with the membership program, because I'm literally being paid, then it absolutely justifies me scaling back in other areas to dedicate my time, my work hours, to making these other reaction videos so that I can still pay my bills. That's really what it comes down to. But I'm really looking forward to this because there are a lot of shows that people will request, and I just think, oh, I'd love to, but I just can't justify allocating the time to that. But with this, I can do that, and I'm really looking forward to, if anyone decides, I don't know if anyone's going to become a member, but if enough people do, then I'm really looking forward to having a member exclusive poll, that's just for members, and ask them, what should I do? And just have people vote. And then I would just do that. I think that would be really fun. The second benefit to starting the membership program on YouTube is that YouTube has really become another social media platform. I know some of you know this already, but it's taken me a while to realize this. I realized it, I don't know, maybe about a year ago, because I've always been posting on Instagram and Facebook, but I randomly posted a similar post, like a picture of me and my wife or something, on YouTube, and the engagement and the comments and the back and forth was literally like 1,000 times more people were participating in that than on Instagram. With the community, with the membership program, I can post things just for members, and we can have conversations there, and I can feel like it's more contained and we're more like-minded people. So I'm looking forward to having that. I don't know exactly what that's going to look like, but I think that it has a lot of potential. And the third benefit to starting the membership program is that I'm guessing some of you want to support what we're doing here, but you didn't want to go to Patreon and create an account or something, whereas the join button on YouTube, it's just right there. You just click on it and then you're done. So the question is, why would you want to become a member of the YouTube channel? Well, the number one reason is because you want to support what we're doing. And when you sign up and become a member, you're literally paying my bills so that I can do all this stuff. It's that. The other reason is because you will get exclusive videos and other perks. So let me go into that. I have it all written down here. So there are 3 tiers, and in the first tier, if you sign up for that, then you get exclusive videos, the one-off videos I was talking about earlier. You also will get the exclusive Q&As, the live streams that, I don't know how many I'll do, and I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it, but that's the thought. There's a lot of uncertainty about it, because a lot depends on how many people sign up, it depends on what y'all want, that kind of thing, but that's, what I'm planning on. Also, exclusive posts, as I was talking earlier, behind the scenes, questions, polls, discussions, that kind of thing. Also, I'm more likely to respond to your comments because there's a lot of comments. I don't even know if it's physically possible for me to read every comment or to respond to every comment. But when you become a member, you get a badge that you're a member. And when you comment, your badge is displayed. So that's the first tier, is that exclusive videos, exclusive Q&A live streams, exclusive posts. I'm more likely to respond to your comments. you get a badge, and I believe the badge changes over time depending on how long you are a member. And also, we're planning on adding these exclusive emojis. So you'll get access to these custom emojis. I don't know what that's going to look like, but that's the plan anyway. So the second tier, you get everything in the first tier, plus you'll get a shout out in a video, maybe multiple videos. I'm not exactly sure. It depends on how many people sign up for the second tier. And I'll also be even more likely to respond to your comments because I can sort it by different tiers, that kind of. And with the third tier, you get everything from the first tier and the second tier, but you also will get a personal shout out. I'm not exactly sure how this is going to work, but you will email in a statement that you want me to read, maybe a happy birthday to someone, or maybe you want to promote your business. I don't know. I'll have to vet it to make sure that it's appropriate. Or you just want to say something about one of the cast members on the reality TV show, or I don't know. Whatever you want to say, and I'll read it during a video as a thank you for becoming a third tier member. And I'll be even more likely to respond to your comments because I can sort the comments by that third tier. Now, if you don't become a member of the YouTube channel, nothing will change for you. All the videos, all the free content will still be provided. Also, if you're a listener to the audio podcast, this membership program is not going to affect that. I wouldn't ever let it affect that. Also, if you're a patron on Patreon, thank you, by the way. I tried to figure out a way to give patrons access to all the exclusive stuff for YouTube membership. And long story short, it's either impossible or so cumbersome that it makes it worthless for everyone involved. So what we decided is that for patrons, mainly patrons get access to exclusive audio podcasts, all my deep dives, all that kind of stuff. And then members on YouTube will get access to the exclusive YouTube content, which is mainly videos, which will mainly, I think, depending on what people vote for, will be reaction videos, one-off reaction videos. I'm not exactly sure how often I will publish those for members. It really depends on how many people sign up. So if a certain amount of people sign up, then that would justify one a month. If it's more than that, then one a week. If it's more than that, then maybe 2 a week. I don't know. It just depends on how many people sign up. So if you're a patron on Patreon, but you want the benefits of the YouTube membership, then you either want to add the YouTube membership, which obviously could get expensive, or replace it. I guess the way that we're thinking is that the deep dives are a lot of time and effort for me. And so the patron membership justifies that. And then the videos are not as laborious for me, but still, time consuming to some extent. So it just kind of sections out. I can imagine some people being like, well, I really love the deep dives, so I want to be a patron, and I'm okay with not getting the exclusive content on YouTube, so I'll just be a patron. Or some people will be like, yeah, I'm not really into the audio podcasts, I'm into the YouTube stuff, so I'll be a YouTube member and I'll get access to that and the community and that. And then I could see some people, it would be extremely flattering either way, but it's very, very flattering if someone said, not only do I want the exclusive Patreon stuff, the deep dives, that kind of stuff, but I also really want the exclusive YouTube stuff, so I'll do both. Again, I tried to figure out a way to marry the two, and long story short, it's basically impossible to do that. So let's see where this takes us. And to be honest, I'll be flattered if even just a few people sign up on YouTube. Every day when I wake up, one of the first thoughts that I have is, how can I serve the patrons? Well, now that we're adding the membership program, I'm guessing every morning I'll wake up and think, how can I serve the patrons and the YouTube members? It's just extremely gratifying to have people who not only pay attention to me when I'm yammering into this microphone, but they'll actually even pay money or put effort into actually helping what we're doing here. It truly is overwhelming to me. I mean, I don't know if you know this, but for the first 7-8 years of the podcast, I wasn't making money. I was losing money on this YouTube channel. And I just liked doing it. And that's a lot of time where I was thinking, how come no one is paying any money for this? And so there's a lot of time for me to accept that no one would ever care enough. And so when people became patrons, I was overwhelmed. And so I'll be overwhelmed if anyone becomes a member on this YouTube channel. So yeah, I'm excited to make one-off videos. I think it'd be really interesting to do, like if there's a random TV show or a scene or a movie scene. I don't know. I could see this going a lot of different ways. And I think it could really add some spice to my life. And I'm also really looking forward to taking the polls and having members-only discussions. And I don't know, it just seems like it'd be a gratifying space to have a back and forth with people. Because for me, it's all about the back and forth. I need to feel that people are out there. I don't want to just yammer and have it go out into the ether. I want some indication and I want to learn from you too. A lot of what I talk about has to do with people giving me feedback or chiming in, that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's the end of the video. And become a member if you want to, if you can afford it. Totally your choice. No biggie if you don't. And everyone, please, please take care of yourself, truly, because you deserve it. You really, really do.